Hi friends, it's so good to see you. Welcome back. Today we are moving right into chapters 3 and 4 of book number 4 of Magic Tree House by Mary Pope Osborne. Book number 4 is Pirates Past Noon, and we are reading this with permission from Scholastic. Thank you, Scholastic. Let's get right into it. I'm going to go into the table of contents. Okay. Find chapter 3 on page 16, 3 Men in a Boat, and turn right to it. Okay, 3 Men in a Boat. "We've come to the time of pirates," Jack said. "Pirates?" squeaked Annie. "Like in Peter Pan?" Jack flipped to the picture that showed the parrot, the sea, and the ship. He read the caption under the picture. 300 years ago, pirates raided Spanish treasure ships in the Caribbean Sea. He grabbed his notebook and pencil from his pack and wrote, "Pirates in the Caribbean." He turned to the next page. There was a picture of a pirate flag. He read, "The Skull and Crossbones flag was called the Jolly Roger." "Let's go," said Annie. "Wait," said Jack. "I want to make a drawing of the flag." He propped the pirate book in the sand and started drawing the Jolly Roger flag. "Don't copy the picture in the book," said Annie. "Look at the real thing." But Jack pushed his glasses into place and kept on drawing. "Jack, some pirates are getting into a rowboat," said Annie. Jack kept drawing. "Jack, the boat's leaving the big ship," said Annie. "What?" Jack looked up. "Look," Annie pointed. Jack looked. He saw the rowboat coming toward the shore. "Run," said Annie. She started running toward the treehouse. Jack jumped up and his glasses fell off. "Hurry!" Annie called back to him. Jack went down on his knees and felt for his glasses. Where were they? Jack saw something glinting in the sand. He reached for it. It was his glasses. He snatched them up, threw his notebook and pencil into his pack, and he put the pack on his back. He grabbed his boots and his socks and took off running. "Hurry, they're coming!" Annie was at the top of the rope ladder. Jack looked back at the sea. The pirates were closer to shore. Suddenly, Jack saw the pirate book. In all the confusion, he had forgotten it. It was still propped in the sand. "Oh, man, I forgot the book," he said. He dropped his socks and boots below the treehouse. "Come on, Jack," Annie shouted. "I'll be right back," Jack called. "I've got to get the book." "Jack, forget it." But Jack was already running toward the water. Jack grabbed the book. "Come back," Annie shouted. Jack shoved the book into his backpack. Suddenly, a giant wave carried the rowboat right onto the beach. "Run, Jack," shouted Annie. 3 big pirates splashed onto the sand. They had knives in their teeth and pistols in their belts. They charged toward Jack. "Run, Jack, run!" cried Annie. Chapter 4, Vile Booty. Jack started to run across the hot sand. He ran as fast as he could, but the pirates ran faster. Before Jack knew it, the biggest pirate had grabbed him. Jack struggled, but the pirate had huge, strong arms. He held on to Jack and laughed a mean, ugly laugh. He had shaggy black beard and a patch covering one eye. Jack heard Annie yelling. He saw her coming down the rope ladder. "Stay where you are," Jack shouted. But Annie kept coming. "Leave him alone, you big bully," she cried. The other 2 pirates laughed meanly. They were dirty and ragged. Annie charged up to the biggest pirate. "Let him go," she said. She hit the pirate with her fist and kicked him, but the pirate just growled. Then he grabbed her too, and with his giant hands he held Jack and Annie as if they were 2 kittens. "No one escapes Captain Bones," he roared. His breath was terrible. "Let go!" Annie shouted into his face, but Captain Bones just smiled. All his teeth were black. Annie fell silent. Captain Bones laughed loudly. Then he turned to the other two pirates. Here's a picture of Captain Bones holding on to Jack and Annie. And you'll notice I keep saying Cap'n instead of Captain Bones. Let me see if I can find that. There you go. So that's just kind of like a nickname that they said instead of Captain back then. Find out what's in their house, you dogs, he said. Aye, aye, Captain, they answered, and they started up the ladder to the tree house. What do you spy, Pinky? Shouted Captain Bones. Books, Captain, Pinky shouted down. Ah, books, growled Captain Bones. He spit on the sand. I want gold, you dogs. Dogs are nicer than you, said Annie. Shh, said Jack. What about you, Stinky? Captain Bones roared. Just books, Captain, shouted Stinky. Ah, books, said Captain Bones. He spit on the sand again. I hate books. Keep looking, dogs. Find me something good. Captain Bones grabbed Jack's backpack. What's in here, he said. Nothing. Jack quickly opened the pack. Just paper, pencil, a book. Another book, roared Captain Bones. That's vile booty. A gleeful shriek pierced the air. Captain Bones froze. What's that? He shouted. Look, Captain, look! Pinky leaned out the treehouse window and held the medallion up. It glimmered in the sunlight. Oh, brother, thought Jack. Throw it down, cried Captain Bones. It's not yours, shouted Annie. Captain Bones dropped Jack and Annie. He caught the medallion as it fell. Gold, 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 he cried. Captain Bones threw his head back and laughed horribly. He grabbed two of his pistols and shot them into the air. Pinky and Stinky howled like wolves. Here's a picture of Captain Bones being all happy because he found the medallion. The next chapter, chapter 5, is called The Kid's Treasure, and we will read that the next time we are together. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. I miss you and I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.